Hello everyone. I am very, very tired today. So, I've got this beautiful thing called insomnia, and it's kind of a pain. So we haven't gotten any sleep, and I decided that I didn't want to miss another day of streaming. I've just felt really poorly the last few days. I've got like kind of an issue with my mouth and stuff going on, and so it's been making it a pain to sit here and talk and everything for an extended period of time. But I really, really, really wanted to finally get this chapter 7 stuff done, so that is going to be the plan today. We're just gonna hop straight into it. I can't like properly exist if I'm not actively focusing. So let's talk about what we need. So we need the vessels to make ourselves our two-phase fission, because I decided I didn't want to make another reactor because we need a Meraceum for the excavation reactor, and so we decided to make the two-phase fission reactor instead. Um, He requires the 3 different types of vessels. We have everything needed for the 32 salt and fuel exchanger vessels, except for I think we're missing some of the control seals from Thaumcraft, but we can make those no problem, super easy. The heatsink vessels are the ones that we've actually spent multiple days on working, because of the fact that to get these 16, we're going to need 2 craft sets, and the 2 craft sets took like a bunch of other additional nonsense that we just didn't have previously at all. But we're all the way down to just 4 superconducting thread and 4 borax solution tanks. So we're going to hop straight on into this. I don't need to passive these yet. And so we are not going to passive these yet. Let us make our 4 tanks that we need. Cool. We've got our melter here. Grab some upgrades. I'm honestly just going to do this by hand. Press G, enable our jetpack. How much does borax melt down into? Yeah, plenty. We get way more than we ever needed for this. Drop this guy on right here. Borax. Fluid and riches, actually. Good to know. This changes nothing about how I'm going to do this right now. This is what we call the dirty but effective method. Where is our compact? So let's see. A full tank will be roughly 25 borax. Good to know. Fill this guy all the way up. Okay, and that is our 4 borax solution tanks. Cool. Super easy on that one. And now we just need the 4 superconducting thread. So to make superconducting thread, you need golden thread. Golden thread can be done in a spinning wheel or a nether steel loom, which is the upgraded multi-block variant of it. That would require us to set up primal mana, which we could do and stuff, but like that seems like a pain. I'm gonna be honest. We need what? We get 2 per recipe, liquid witchcraft, some mandrake. We need 32 of these in an alloy furnace. So I didn't actually ever put in a recipe for superconducting thread. Let us do that real quick. Do we have a level, like a tier 1 alloy? No. Okay. What's this guy made in? We can make him in a normal alloy furnace manually too. How much do we need this for? Oh, just these tubes? Okay, we can go without a recipe. We really only need the 1 set of these for now, so we're gonna worry about this a lot less. We'll do that part manually then. That's fine. Superconductor upgrade. We will encode this guy. Make sure we drop him into an assembler. Can we make one? We can indeed. And then we just need 32 golden thread. Do we have liquid witchcraft already in here? We have 12. This makes what, 2 each? Yeah, so it's not gonna be enough. Should just be magic root. Yeah. Grab some jars. We have 900,000 of them. That'll probably be enough. Grab some magic root. We'll just grab a stack. Oop. Accidentally went down. Over on to this guy. Some oak spirits in there if we needed them. Good to know. And our 64 mandrake. Now here is where the beauty of the improved Torturino comes in. Drop him here. Radius of 1. Speed to max. Always on. Cool. Super easy. You don't get quite a 1-to-1 for this, but it's not bad, so. Let us make another spinning wheel. Perfect. I guess we'll just do 32 because we can batch it that way. Golden thread, we just need 2 stacks of wheat and hold on. Gotta make sure we're doing this the right way. Yeah. I was pretty sure it was the same recipe, just scaled. Gold nuggets, 1 stack of these. And then wheat. Actually, 1 stack of wheat. This here, this here, this here, and these here. Cool. This guy, obviously is a 1 block radius, so he's also affecting this. This should make us a full stack of golden thread, which is a little bit more than we needed. Pick up this guy. I try not to leave the improved ones around, because those guys are a little much. What's up, Fanbiog? How you doing, man? $60k helium coolant cells enhanced to normal superconductors. What paused those? First day of 2025 and can already tell it's not gonna be new me. Yeah, I haven't slept yet. I can tell the same about myself. Unfortunately. Assembling tier 1. The thick processor, assembling machine, awakened draconium and superconductors. Normal ones, superconductors. It's waiting on the 60k helium cells. Should craft 10 around helium, right? I see. I just had a neutronium craft going and it was just blocking everything up. Alright, sweet. That's our 2 superconductor upgrades. Grab these guys. We should have an alloy furnace right here. Stack golden thread. 2 superconductors. Bam, bam. 16 superconducting thread. This superconducting thread should allow us to make all of the different vessels we need now. So our 16 heatsink vessels is craftable. What are we going to need? We need 32 of, not 13,000 of them, 32 of both of these guys. This guy's going to need 2 control seal, advanced control seal stores. And this guy will need 3 control seal uses. Control seal store. I'm going to have to double check that it was an advanced or not. Yes, advanced for store. So 2 of these. And then 3 of control seal use. Okay. Oh, blank seals. I was like, I'm pretty sure I made extras. We need 5 in total. Two control seal stores that are advanced. One and two. 3 control seal uses. Okay, making sure that didn't murder my tick durations or anything stupid. What are we missing for this guy? The hammer and the owl. I'm gonna have to look at those more specifically, I guess. Uh, so census and Fabrico. Census, crystals. Let's grab, I don't know that many. Fabricos. Just the rest of the slots. Shift crouch, open this guy again. If I can aim right, there we go. Okay. Cool, perfect. This guy's good. Control seal store. These guys need to go to advanced. Done, done. That should be all of the control seals we need. That's our wall. Put that back. Oh, I shot it with the B. I was like, what just happened to that? And that should be good. Put these guys in here. Our 16 heatsink vessels finished. 32 salt exchanger vessels. 32 fuel exchanger vessels. They are all set to craft now. We should have everything for these, no problem. Love to see it. Fix so many issues related to your dummy little block and a Minecraft mod that you were working on. Still think there's one small issue left, but I'm just leaving it alone for now. I think the last issue is just visual and it's a sync issue. There's a small delay from whenever my block updates and when it can be seen in the UI. I think it's a 1 tick delay. Oh, that's fair. I've seen that before in other mods. Perfect. Let's look at everything else that we're going to need for the two-phase vision. So 88 hardened mithril glass. 60. 28. You gotta be joking me. 60. 28. Alright. We'll actually put them on this side. Vessel. So now the issue is that these guys are all 1 rad a tick. That means instantaneous attempts at death whenever I grab these. And I don't have a singular life charm on me. I'm slacking. They must have all gotten yoinked at some point. Okay, so almost immediate death. Grab these vessels. I wonder, did we pop a life trap? No, no, we didn't actually take damage. We're just really close to it. So if I So I can afford to have them in my inventory for just a second. Did optimize the tick method in my machine, so that's good at least. I don't want to make the mod that tanks the frame rate for no reason. Yeah, that's true. This guy's got to wait on all of the enhanced ingots. There's not enough in buffer anymore for him to also go quickly, so he's gonna take a bit. That's fine. Let's grab the rest of the stuff that we need for it. That's all those vessels we need. You know, the last ones are gone. Fission reactor casing. Wait, hold on. What's the specialty block? Gallifreyan irradiator. That's like a giga far out, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. So fission reactors, we need 71 of these. 11 more. Perfect. Fluid input and output hatches. We need 4 of both. We're going to just get 8 ludicrous ones. Easiest way. We just convert 4 of them back over. Item input and item output. And I think that's it. We'll grab a machinery item output bus. Just because I wouldn't want any of this to get... actually, do we want this? Hold on. I don't think it ever goes one tick on its recipes, actually thinking about it. I think even with its modifier block, so these take 1 second, so 20 ticks. If you put its modifier block on, it's a 10x speed. Yeah, so it would take 2 ticks instead. Yeah, so it should never hit the 1 tick recipe bug. So we actually don't need that. So we'll do reinforced item output. Actually, we're going to do a ludicrous because these are going to be quick, and we'll just guarantee that they have plenty of space. I don't think it'll be much of an issue. And we'll do a reinforced item input. Okay. Our vessels should be very close to done. The enhanced ingots are about to finish. It'll finish up the last of those. 2 more of these. Those more right there. And done. Perfect. We finished a quest somewhere for that. Neat. Using a mod called Terra Blender that has a bug that kills frame rate, but there's no alternatives for my version of Minecraft mod loader. It grinds the world gen speed to a halt because some of the surface rule bugs. I don't know the technical issues with it, just what I read on the GitHub. Wait, you optimize is quite simple but very effective. The vanilla furnace doesn't even do it, so just main interface inventory slot change listener and then cache the current recipe. Doesn't need to check the inventory change every single tick. Okay, yeah, understandable. So it's it goes on a push on a difference. Makes sense. Put these guys over here. Now we're going to need a controller for it, which will be in the mythic alloy stuff. I want to say I already made a controller for it, but actually we can just swap out this mythic alloy furnace controller, grab a chisel, of which we have them in here. What's this guy look like? He's a gray one. Well, that didn't help me at all. Perfect. He's blue, actually. Fun. Alright, cool. It does not show the color in there like I thought it did. Okay. That is all of our multi-block right there. Beautiful. How big does this guy sit? He sits at a fantastic 5x5 by 10 long. Line up here. Let us marker out a 10 block line. So 1, 2. We'll do it 12. This will give him some breathing room on the backside blocks. Where does the controller sit on this guy? Direct bottom center. Beautiful. Where does everything else sit on this guy? Okay. Off the sides. So we are going to do a fun thing called try to not get instantaneously murdered, because this is going to be brutal. Hopefully our life charms are able to sustain us through damage that should be substantially worse than like the Chaos Guardian ever was to me. Get all of these extra slots open. Let's grab our stick preemptively as well. Let us build up everything except for the different vessels, because the building time just takes some time, and I'd rather not waste any building time on the auto build speed on things that aren't our proper extracts and such. Okay. How are we looking? Yeah, we got plenty of life charms to get this done. Okay. We are no longer actively gaining the additional radiation. And we've quelled it. It came at the small cost of 25 life charms. Easy peasy. Put our volume back. That's actually too high. Okay, just get a few more to make sure that we got it all. Alright, so this is our guy that we've been working on for a while. This is the good old two-phase fission reactor. So he's going to also need some fluid input stuff. Why do they have a fluid input hatch on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we need eutectic neck, flea-based salt, and fluorine. And since these only need 10 millibuckets for each like process, and their process takes a second, that means they only need 600 per minute at like maximum throughput speed. And that's if you don't include the fact that they also just have a 32 bucket buffer. So 32 buckets are 32,000 divided by 600. So this could run for 53 minutes off of just the internal buffer on this guy. If you can get its buffers to fill, which I think we can do. So my thoughts, we should be able to get eutectic neck. Oh, here's fluorine. Fluorine's actually getting used up right now by a system. I forget what it is, but it is one that's right here somewhere. Where are we using our fluorine? Off on this side, right? Beryllium fluoride. Beryllium fluoride. Into a crystallizer. It makes beryllium fluoride crystals. These guys are used to make crystalline beryllium. Which makes ruthenium. I feel like that should have made more eventually over time, but that's fine. This guy for now will be off. Molten flea base salt mixture. Hold on, just guarantee that's what we need from the other one. This can also go into two-phase. Okay, so molten flea base and fluorine. Fluorine is the yellow black one. Hey, can you stop getting yoinked? Where are you getting yoinked to? I see. So you're actually the one we want to turn off for now. You can go back on. We'll turn that guy off. This guy will fill up with some fluorine. Okay, perfect. Fluorine here. Then we need a new set of tanks. Grab 2 of them. What was our third liquid? Hold on, sorry. I'm even more distracted than usual. Eutectic knack. What was eutectic knack again? We see it get used up here. White, orange, white. We get one more tank. Eutectic knack can go on top. One orange dye. Eutectic knack alloy. Then this guy. This guy we will dye to light gray, purple, lime. Actually, lime, purple at the end, light gray in the middle. And this guy will be for molten flea base salt mixture. Where's that? Right here. Up a push to your face as well. That'll be fine by me. Okay, and then we're going to need to set up a water source. We'll do the biggest one, even though I don't think its water throughput demands are even that high. Yeah, 10,000 millibucket. Oh, 10,000 millibuckets per second. Well, even then, that's still pretty low. Like, just a compact would deal with that for default speed. But I don't really care. This guy will be plenty fine for me. And then these will be our 3 of our outputs on our fluids. Can we change this? Actually, I want to say that we probably have the fluid trash cans in here. We do. I kind of thought that would happen right after I looked at it. Get some conduit real quick. Fluid conduit. Extract always. Extract always. Extract always. We will not be using any kind of heat exchanging for these. Their fluid requirements are just simply too low. It does not matter to me in the slightest. Let me get some crescent hammers. Just a crescent hammer. Okay. Extract always. Insert. Insert only. Insert only. Extract always. And then we grab ourselves another fluid trash can. Insert, and this will be one more of our fuel outputs or whatever. Do I actually need this high pressure steam for anything? I don't know. I guess there's heat exchanger stuff and everything we might do with it later. If that's the case that it's needed, then we'll deal with it at some other point. For now, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So we're actually going to use all 6 of these. Get 6 stacks of both upgrades, so we'll put away these extras. Make 1,000 more of these too. Okay. Gonna grab just an item conduit here. Extract always round robin enabled. These actually go in processes of 4. So whenever we're inputting into this item input, it will actually cycle 4 of them at a time, which should be pretty good because it's going to put 4 fuels in, and then it'll process them out, which should cycle this directly. So on round robin, it'll send 4 over, send 4 over, send 4 over, and I think 6 fuel reprocessors should manage all of the results, even at full bore, full speed. If I had to guess, this will actually be a bit overkill. These guys all just need to be set to insert. Let's grab our conduit probe. Your data searched. Copy and paste. Inserts only. Extract always. Round robin enabled. Let's grab ourselves an ender chest. Extract always active. Kind of forgot about that part. Let's grab ourselves some extract upgrades. There we go. We'll just give each one 10. It's kind of an arbitrary amount. I think these guys cap at like, even the highest quantity of one result is only like 48 in the fuel reprocessors, so that's really all you need the upgrades to get to. 10 upgrades is actually super close. It would technically be 11. I don't think it'll matter. We have 6 of them. I doubt that'll be ever a throughput issue. So we'll leave this as is. This guy will feed not back into the system yet. We need to give him his purple dye. Bink. Then we need to grab a cable. Chain this guy all the way over here. Then he's going to pull on down. Molten flea-based salt mixture. That stopped. Why? Molten beryllium fluoride. Ah, okay, I see. We kill this output side then for now, and then we can turn this guy back on. And this guy will allow this to fill up with a full buffer system again. And since our fluorine itself is already buffered to its 32, it'll be fine. That should be good. Okay. This guy back down. This right here just needs a good old interface. Some good old pattern expansion cards as well to bring this guy up to 4, since there is, I believe, like 20 something results from this guy. 26 pages of almost 3 per page. That's quite a lot. We won't even be able to get enough items on the interface here. Oh, I can think of an easy method. Item interface. Wrench. And then interfaces. Like 10 more of these. Should always have interfaces in our system. Useful. So if we put 2 interfaces down, grab some more pattern expansion cards, and then we also grab ourselves our cutting knife, 2-phase fission, and 2-phase fission. Now these guys will work in the effective same pattern, so they're just going to push directly into this. This just lets us interface into this with 2 of them, no problem. And yeah, they should push in instantly. There's no risk of recipes getting stuck in this because of the fact that they're a 1-item recipe. It could fill up all 9 different slots in here, and it would just simply wait on the proper results, and that wouldn't be an issue. So that is a-okay by me. I don't think there'll be any kind of holdups or jams on this. And now the way that we're going to have to do all of these recipes is that each recipe will have to be taught in kind of a funny way. So we're going to have to say that we'll have to do each depleted fuel as a recipe in here. We'll have to say that every single fuel in here makes its depleted variance, which is going to be kind of a pain to set up. And I guess we can just do it to Americium for now. Will a normal pattern terminal get it done? We only have 3 slots. I don't think so. I think we're going to need an extended crafting or an extended processing pattern terminal. There we go. Yeah, that's what we need. Really? Promethium shards? Then smart cable. Let's make like 100 of these. Couple pattern terminals. We'll make these real fast. I'm kind of surprised that we don't know illuminated panels. Whatever. I guess we'll just... illuminated panel. And then our crafting pattern terminal thing. Promethium shards for a fusion. Conic. I forgot the recipes got warped. 4. Standard processing pattern terminal. 2 normal pattern terminals. Okay. Pattern terminal. Okay. We're gonna have to wait for all 4 of these. I forgot about that part. The reason we need extended crafting is that pretty much every single fuel that you reprocess gives you 4 different results. Hence why the fuel reprocessors have 4 slots in them. So those 4 different results are going to be all of their little different tiny piles and such that we want. I need it to know that if it puts a fuel in, it gets all of those tiny piles out, and then we also teach it the basic recipe of how to craft all of the fuels in the first place. That's the goal. So I figure our patterns for now that we do will just be typical. So this guy on the back. And look, this guy has a beautiful 6 slots instead, which should be enough. Okay. So Americium. 241. We're going to need tiny clumps. The tiny clumps will come from HEP 239 or 241. 239 is made from 239, 242. What's 241 made from? Two 242. Complete same ingredients? Oh no, 241, 242 versus 239, 242. Do we have 242? Okay, we don't have any extra 242. Okay, I'm like, why do we have Americium in such large quantities? It's the wrong kind of Americium, thankfully. Otherwise, I'd have been sad. So we need Americium 241. This guy makes the Americium RTG. So he will be made from tiny clumps. We don't have a recipe for that in here already. So we'll encode this, put this guy in a molecular. I'm just gonna do these all immediately as I like figure them out because I want to make sure I don't mess any up. Depleted HEP 239. We'll do it arbitrarily. HEP 239. Double and double. This will take 4. Instead of 4 depleted HEP, we just do 4 normal HEP. Oops. We shift scroll, it'll go up to 4. So 4 HEP 239 will give us these as the result. This is the exact set for the 2-phase fission reactor, since it auto processes into the tiny clumps. HEP 239, we will go back into a crafter for. And plutonium 242. Comes from tiny clumps itself. 2, tiny clump recipe. Okay, that's for our big guy. Two-phase vision. Tiny clump recipes will be in the two-phase vision. These other ones will be in the molecular assembler. We've got our pattern to make this guy, and then these will once again be coming from a fuel reprocessor. How do you make Lu-233? Uranium 238 and 233. We only have 6,000. That'll be enough for now. Lu-233 fuel into a fuel reprocessor. Multiply it by 2 again. Delete that guy. Click on this guy. Set the normal Lu-235 or 233 in here. Shift scroll him up to 4. This gives us our output results. This guy will go into the two-phase fission as well for tiny clumps. And then these two fuels should just go straight on into some molecular assemblers. It shouldn't really matter. And I want to say that alone already should take care of. Needs the Lu-233 fuel recipe. Duh. Whoops. Put this guy in here. Okay, so that takes care of the Americium part. That took forever, but that was like a big step overall. Tungsten molybdenum dust. Tungsten molybdenum. Blocks of tungsten steel, Appalachia chunk, melodic grinding ball, and ender dolomite. Ender dolomite. I already forgot the rest of everything else. Blocks of tungsten steel. Appalachia chunk. How do I make the chunks? Like pans. And then melodic grinding balls. Grinding balls are just these, right? Yep. Okay, so we need some more stuff for the Appalachia chunks. I want to say that this is our Appalachia portal. Let's go and just kill something in here real quick. Just some normal mobs should be fine. Grab some Appalachia souls. Ow. That brings us up to 8. I think that'll be plenty. A little bit more than we need. Go on over to our guy over here. Yep, we got 3,000 gem quality in here. That should be enough. Appalachia chunk. Does it have to be in specific slots? Melodic alloy grinding ball. Is that not right? Melodic alloy grinding ball. Tungsten steel, ender dolomite, melodic alloy grinding ball, Appalachia chunk. Is wrong block of tungsten? Block of tungsten steel. Okay, that's what I'm fucking up on. I was like, what is going on here? Whoops. Let's go and set the recipe for that in the alloy smelter. Easy mistake. Tungsten steel. Steel and tungsten ingots. I want to say it's a 16x for the alloy smelter at a tier 2. So double 4, 8, 16. Yes, based on the fact that the lowest recipes are a 16, it should be fine. Tungsten steel. Okay, he's processing pretty fast. Make ourselves like 8 blocks worth. Alright. This will make us some crystallized tungsten steel. If we grab this and bring this on over to an industrial grinder, anywhere, does it need anything funny? Nope. In a normal industrial grinder, it doesn't need anything cool. Good to know. Trying to think about where we have an extra one. I guess we don't really, but we could just hop an industrial grinder right here. Grab in a second. Get a flex point. Crystallized tungsten steel. This will make our tungsten molybdenum dust. This will make us 8 of it, which is, I believe, 4 more than what we actually need. I'm pretty sure we only needed 4. Alright. 1 excavation reactor now just needs 4 entropy constructs. Entropy constructs. Don't have a recipe, although I meant to put one in. Basic recipes. This guy's got slots. It was a basic crafting. Yes. Cool. Perfect. Load this guy up. Save him. Okay. Let's see what we're missing for that part of it now. 4 pentacles and 4 entropiniums. Liquid Witchcraft. Please tell me I have extra Liquid Witchcraft. We do indeed from earlier. Beautiful. And then we just need the entropiniums. Forgot we have all that going. Hold on. Random tangent. Yeah, 345,000 Terra Steel seems about right. What about Gaia ingots? 90,000. Yeah. What about Metals of Heroism? 5,521. Yeah. Okay. Just to keep an eye on the numbers. Entropiniums are Fire, Wrath, 2 reds, 2 grays, 2 whites. Fire, Wrath, red petals. Uh, gray. Hold on, just to confirm, normal gray petals, yes. Two stacks of gray. And some white petals. And seeds. One, two, one, two, one, two, one. Seeds. And then we just hold right click with an empty hand. This will make us entrepiniums. We'll just do this, pull up a stack real quick. Actually, if we look up some upgrades, we probably have a few more, yeah. We'll drop in like 4 speed upgrades on this guy. There we go. Even faster entrepinium production now. Not automated yet. We can automate this at some point later on, but for now, you know, it's not really that big of a deal to do this. I do know that I'm going to need like a ridiculous amount of them at some point. But that is fine. And with that, I think we can finally craft our mythic excavate. 4 glitch infused blocks. I wish it showed everything like that at the bottom. So we need 2 more blocks worth. These guys are made from what? Glitch fragments, lapis, and gold ingots. And then the fragments were just right click corrupted glitch hearts, right? I want to say. Left clicked on this maybe? Ah. Against obsidian. I don't know why that's a cold block there then. Well, the new obsidian block here too. I remember what happened actually. There was an obsidian just directly on the platform behind me. It sat like right there, and I picked it up because I thought it was in a bad spot, and I didn't like it. Then this needs gold ingots. Okay, I was just making sure it was ingots, not something like weird. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. That should make us a few stacks of glitch ingots. Makes us 21 blocks. And now, after doing that real quick, shit. Why does it not show me what's missing at the bottom? Like, this is dumb. Poppets. I need 3 poppets. Okay, you need them for the entropy constructs. Okay. I already have a poppet. I have one poppet already. Just to double check real fast. This guy. There's no chance that we got poppets from this, right? Okay, you get Corral's poppets and that's it. Get anything cool from which one in here, really? The answer to that? No, not really. Okay. Oh no. Server's lagging, I don't know why. Maybe it was the call for opening up that the artificial scanner. Maybe that did some issues. I'm not sure. Looks like it's okay though now. Well, I guess we're gonna have to get everything together for some poppets real quick. Bone needles. At least these are easy. Spirit string is going to be Spanish moss, ectoplasm, witch's stitching, and golden threads. Trying to see if I'm already using this for anything. I am. I have it automated for alchemist fleece. How much do we need? We need one spirit string per. Okay, that's not bad. Did we make extra golden thread? We used all of the 32 we made. Okay, we're also gonna need Spanish moss, which you can supposedly find. We'll just check wiki real fast. Spanish moss bewitchment, swamps and swamp-like biomes. Nature compass. Grab a shear. Swamp. Sure, swampland. 2,800 blocks away seems a little high. That one didn't even want to detect. Swamplands. Swampland M. Well, alright. It looks like a 2,000 block journey is in our future. It was just this one, the default swampland, is somewhere this way. I guess journey's not too long. There's the ender portal that we just flew by. Oh, there's a dragon. Stop that. That's a mountain. Fly a little bit higher. Try to make sure you don't get stuck on anything. Oh, I see what happened. I was like, oh, that's interesting. How did we... And then we just barely weren't turned perfectly at it. So it's over here. Okay. These are all vines. We are looking for the beautiful, beautiful Spanish moss. These are all willow vines. There's some Spanish moss right here. It is indeed. Can we fertilizer it? No. Interesting. We'll bring it back to the base real quick. So, thoughts. Leaves. And smaller. So, fertilizer doesn't work. Let's check default bone meal real quick. Also doesn't work. So, let's put this guy here instead. This works. Cool. Looks like it grows, no problem. Probably also grows super quickly with just one singular normal guy. Okay, cool. 24 Spanish moss. We'll throw some back in the system. We need some more golden thread real quick. Not a whole lot though. I guess we'll make 8 of each of these things. Let's go and grab some witch's stitching. Let's actually double check real quick too. That we already have some ectoplasm. Yep, we do. Your 8's a pretty good number. If we get 8 of all of these, that'll give us 16 spirit string, which will be 16 poppets, which will be, for one, more than what we need right now. And it should also get us a few more things in the future. In this one. And then we have alchemical goo. No, ethereal fabric. The ethereal fabric, we have which is stitching this guy. The rest of that away. Our 8 Spanish moss. Then we need to go back out and grab some more golden thread. Golden thread once again being pretty easy. We'll just pop back on over to this guy. Get some gold. So, bottles of witchcraft. And some wheat. Also, don't worry, I do remember that it was gold nuggets. Up, up, up. And we're done. And we're right back to putting the Torturino back down. I don't know why I got rid of them. I know why I picked it up. It's because my brain, for some reason, thought I wasn't doing this again. Probably because I'm giga tired. Yeah, there we go. And that guy. Spirit String, and then some extra Spanish Moss. 3 more Poppets. And with that, we have everything to finally craft our reactor. Let's see what he's doing. Some Nether Sky Steel ingots. They're going to be done soon. I will give a little check on our stuff up here real quick. We didn't actually do a test run of the fission guy yet to see if he was working or not. Missing input items. This should have allowed them to push directly in. This should make LEU 233 fuel and put it in here. Still just stored. I'm worried that this guy isn't even attempting to operate properly. I guess actually, honestly, just as easy. Crate. Conduit. Just in case for some reason the other one wasn't wanting to work. This guy's not on any kind of other thing, that's fine. Oh my. Nope, this guy worked great. I knew I forgot something earlier. Whoops. Messing up. Grab our laser orange back. So we forgot to give power over to the other guys. That's why this wasn't working. I was like, man, this system really should have worked. I felt like kind of clever about that. I was clever about it. Clever enough, at least. We need some kind of power, so flex point. Then we'll just grab a conduit. There we go. That should have cycled to a new fuel of some kind. Then those cycled through the guys as well. Now, if I had to guess, the cyanide cell has some kind of messed up part of its recipe. That shouldn't be stuck. Meow. Cyanide cell. Basic crafting recipe, that's no doubt in a molecular assembler instead. Yep, whoops. What actually needs to get it is this guy. Pop him open, load him up. Cyanide cell, click him in, save. Put him in here. Grab him. And the instant we put him in here, this will probably finish. Ah. If I had to guess, this got a little bit jammed up. Cancel the craft real fast. Run the craft again to finish up those last two parts. Cyanide cell's done, and there it is. The Mythic Excavation Reactor has finally been made after just about way too long. Love that, love that. Oh gosh. Okay, so this guy, the only reason we needed him for right now, at least, we're gonna need him for like all the void miners. You need 8 of them for each one. Blah blah blah. That's gonna be expensive. We wanted him for this. We need a Mythic Excavation Reactor. Who would have thought, right? Which is just gonna be some small, normal, and medium things. Energy hatch. Ludicrous, sure, why not? Input hatch. We'll look item. I forgot these aren't called hatches. Yeah, they're just items. Let's make 2 of these. Swap one out to an output. Get all these out of my thing. Get that out of my thing. And that plus some of the stuff we'd already prepped. We'd gotten the 4 Mythic Excavation Power Units. We've already used these. We've made these a million times for other things already. So that wasn't anything cool. I just got queued up at one point, I believe. Then some Stellar Alloy Blocks. I think we need 13 of them. We'll just keep 16 on me, that's fine. And that's it. And then the controller. Which is actually from its own specific blueprint. Kinda neat. Neutronium cannon. Swap this guy over to the Mythic Excavation Reactor. Grab a controller. Craft him out. Let us check our multi-block real fast. That's the Neutronium cannon. Okay, all of his stuff is accessible from the sides, no problem. So we'll just go and drop him on our very top floor where we keep putting our big multis. And he's kind of a small one, so we'll put him like right here. Grab a stick. Break this top block. Place it with the neutronium. That'll speed up its recipes. Ender chest. Right here. Then cables. I don't know why I actually connected that like that. We can just connect it here. Interface. That'll be fine. Grab ourselves our cutting knife again. Mythic Excavation Reactor. Let's put a flex point on this before I forget. He does need 1 million to tick. That's a plug. He does need 1 million RF a tick, so this guy needs to go on directly, and we also need to disable the limit. There we go. Now we can hop on down here. Quick usage on this guy real quick. So, Eternal 2 Light and Demantoids. Excavation Reactor, beep beep. Let's look at the recipe for the Appalachia Star now. Actually, we'll make a Demantoid on its own. Should take just a second. It's going to craft the one lattice. Then it crafts the Demantoid. Perfect. Recursive Demantoid. Finishes that part of the quest. Now we need the Appalachia Star. It's a combination crafting recipe, actually. Do I have an extra slot for a combination craft? Let's see. Oh, not in that one. We might have an extra in this guy. Do we have Nethingate Withers? Can I make 100 of these? I could. We'll just make 100 of the random one real quick. Nethingate Withers, that'll be fine. I don't know how often they're gonna get used. Oh, like never again anyways, so I actually didn't need to make 100 of them, is what I'm learning right now, but that's fine. We'll overwrite that recipe. Nethingate Withers. Overwrite this to the Appalachia Star. Save this guy. Bada bing. And bada boom. Now, if we pop on our guy, click on this Appalachia Star recipe, click it, it should combination craft, and there it is instantaneously. The Appalachia Star, hopefully I'm saying that properly, that is the official start to Chapter 7. Take a little screenshot, Discord for the vibe, and there we go. Very nice. That took quite a lot of setup. That fission reactor took forever compared to, like, the two-phase did, compared to just making another normal fission reactor. But I'm happy we did it. We don't have to do it now in the future. And that should help us if we need any more kinds of fuels and such anytime soon. We're going to need to get all of the stuff for the Appalachia blocks and stuff soon. This all actually looks really easy except for muon crystals. So we're going to have to craft up all of those, get up to the auric outpost and such. Get some rhodium mixture, however you end up getting that. Get the muons going, venomous combs, a virulent, which we already have somewhere. I believe we got it from a planet, so that should be fine. And everything else is pretty easy. We're gonna auto kill. I want to say we already have a bunch of the Appalachia. We don't. Okay. Interesting. We'll auto kill something for the Appalachia souls, and then I guess maybe we'll also auto kill the Eternal Archer for the hearts. We'll see how I'm feeling with that one. And yeah, I think that is it. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to be just a nice and short stream today. I'm super tired. I think maybe I will go and take myself a nap finally. I think I'm finally tired enough to sleep. And hopefully we're back tomorrow. If not, I'm sorry, I'm sick again. I've got some shit going on with my mouth and everything. It's just a big pain. But if I do end up missing streams, I will try to make sure I'm editing during that time at least, so it is not a complete waste, and you guys will still get some kind of content from me. Thank you so much for watching, though. I do appreciate it. I appreciate the people that lurk in the stream as well. You guys mean an absolutely fantastically large amount to me, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Also, Happy New Year's, everyone. Peace.